Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rose Wrights and I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction. I've been fluctuating between 799 and 800 subscribers all day, so I'm just going to say thank you so much for 800 subscribers. This has been a wild ride and I love writing stories for you all, and it makes me so happy that you enjoy them. This is my 800 subscriber special series called Secrets. Today's story is Secrets of Marinette. These stories do not necessarily follow the same timeline. They are more or less one-shots within the same series. Let me know who you would like me to write about next in this series. Also, thank you to Cat-Saturn for the use of their amazing artwork. Their socials will be linked below. Without further ado, please enjoy Secrets. Marinette's eyelids fluttered as the morning light bounced around her room, but she still couldn't see. Huh? She rapidly whirled her head back and forth, sitting up in her bed. A magazine fell to her lap with a gentle thud. She must have fallen asleep reading again. She peered at the open magazine and her heart started pitter-pattering in her chest. Adrien Agreste, the love of her life. This publication was a new edition of a popular fashion magazine. This month focused on edgy fashion, and Adrien looked perfect dressed in all black with a touch of eyeliner. She tore the cover of the magazine, pressing a kiss to Adrien's paper lips. Marinette then held it to her bulletin board, drawing a few stylized hearts on it with a gel pen, pinning it up. She stared at it for a few seconds in adoration, tracing along his jawline with her finger. Tiki's voice came flying from behind the crushing teen. "Marinette!" "Ah!" Marinette shrieked, flying across her bed, back against the wall. She breathed deeply, then relaxed when she saw it was just her little Kwame. "Tiki, you nearly gave me a heart attack!" Marinette's flying friend attempted and failed to contain her squeals. Marinette narrowed her eyes as the Kwame cleared her throat. "I'm sorry, Marinette. I just wanted to remind you about going to the fabric store today. You said you had a big project you wanted to work on. What is it? Tell me!" Marinette giggled. "Oh shoot, you're right. I'll tell you later, Tiki. Let's go." The little bug dashed into her owner's purse and off she went. "Hi Mom, hi Dad, bye Mom, bye Dad." Marinette greeted both parents with a kiss on the cheek, grabbing 2 chocolate croissants for the road. The pair munched on the sweet treats the entire way to the store, chatting between bites. Marinette had an idea in mind, a jacket for Adrien. His birthday was coming up and he's been doing a lot of moody modeling. A leather jacket is just what he needed to complete his look. No, she didn't have a problem. Just a crush, that's all. Although the circumstances of her crush were quite bizarre. She went from viciously hating him to being head over heels in love with him in one day. Making him a jacket wouldn't be the strangest thing she had done for him. There was that time she went to Shanghai just to spend time with him, which resulted in losing Tiki in the process. Yeah, not one of her finest moments. Or the time she stole Adrien's phone out of his locker because of an embarrassing voicemail she accidentally sent. What a nightmare. Okay, so she's done a lot of weird things, but why was she so obsessed with him? It was one of those things she couldn't control. She tried to play it cool, but no one except Alia knew how deep her feelings really ran. It just felt as if her soul was drawn to him. This was a secret she couldn't tell anyone, except for Alia, of course. And she told Nino, and Kagami figured it out. And Adrien's the reason Marinette and Luca broke up, so the only person who didn't know was Adrien. Super. Marinette trudged into the fabric store, wiping her mouth of crumbs and deep in thought. She peered at different types of leather and pleather. Some shiny, some matte, some textured, some not. She flipped through the fabrics, making a point to touch each one to feel the quality. I don't know if this is quite right." Marinette's eyes shot up to find Adrien standing in front of a mirror, checking himself out in a pair of too tight leather pants. A fancy-looking man with a British accent zipped around Adrien with a measuring tape. "Of course, young Agreste. I will demand they be fixed at once." The man clapped twice, ushering Adrien into the dressing area to change. "Oh, no need to demand, sir. Asking nicely would be fine." Adrien peeked his blonde head around the partition screen. Marinette ducked, collapsing to the floor. She scampered along the various bins of fabric faster and faster on her hands and knees until... "Oh! Marinette, are you okay? What are you doing on the floor?" Adrien peered down at her, eyebrows cocked in amusement. Marinette, still on the floor, looked up at him, her lightly freckled face burning under his gaze. Hi, Adrien. Nice to see you. I, lost my earring." She stuttered as she stared at something on the ground. "Oh, here it is. Found it. Ooh, that's a relief." She grabbed a stray button that had fallen on the floor and moved it near her ear. Marinette?" "Yes, Adrien?" "That's a button." "Oh." Marinette placed the button back on the ground, caught in her lie. "And you're wearing both of your earrings." Adrien suppressed a chuckle. "Are you sure you're all right? Did you run into me a bit too hard?" He finally offered the mortified Marinette a hand. She got up, dusting her overalls. She forced out a laugh. "Yeah, I'm fine. You know me, just clumsy." She brushed the hair out of her face to give herself a moment longer to avoid eye contact. "As long as I didn't hurt you. So, what are you doing today? Getting some things for a big project?" Oh, that handsome smile. Marinette nearly forgot to speak. Yeah, you could say that, but it's a secret. Top secret, actually, so... Okay, I get it." He held up his hands, feigning defeat. "Young Agreste, where did you run off to?" Mr. Fancy Pants called from the other side of the store. "Yikes, well, Marinette, you take care and I'll see you at school on Monday." He raised an arm to wave. Adrien, can I ask you something?" Suddenly, she found herself gripping his arm, feeling the soft wool of his cream-colored sweater. She hesitated, thinking about how great it looked against his tanned complexion. Yeah." His eyes drifted towards her hands that now gripped his own. She pulled her hand away, covering her mouth. "Sorry, but, I was wondering if you would... What I mean is, Mir Bourgeois is premiering his newest movie tomorrow, Babyzilla. It's supposed to be like Godzilla, but a baby, and I was wondering if... you probably have other plans, but, Marinette, I'd love to go with you. It's a date." He winked at her, which made her head pound from the excitement. Okay, great. See you tomorrow then, around 1? Marinette couldn't believe this was actually happening. Had she really invited him to the movies? That easily? Well, it didn't feel easy, but she did it! Finally! Perfect! Adrien Agreste, where are you? Ugh, Mr. Fancy Pants. Marinette didn't know the man, but he was already getting on her nerves. I better go. See you tomorrow. He ran off, then was promptly whisked to try on yet another outfit. Marinette skipped out of the store singing something there from Beauty and the Beast, one of her all-time favorite Disney movies. Marinette! Tiki chirped, floating near her ear, hiding behind one of her pigtails. Aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Oh, fabric! She darted in to grab the needed materials. Her heart felt light as she twirled through the aisles, humming to herself. Maybe this guarded secret wouldn't be a secret for much longer. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this, please smash that like button and subscribe. Pretty please, that would be awesome. As always, stay miraculous.